Meet Tubby Iron, my maxed Iron Man that I've been playing on the last 4 years. The goal is to build one of the most stacked Iron Man accounts in old school RuneScape. After recently obtaining the Tumican Shadow, the Twisted Bow, and the Scythe of Vitor are the only 2 remaining items that I need out of the big 3 Mega Rares. Also, I still need to fight my way through the Inferno and get my first Infernal Cape. Furthermore, Varlamore is here, which also brought another best in slot cape locked behind a new difficult wave-based challenge that I will need to conquer as well. Welcome to the beginning of the end. After several days of blood, sweat, and tears, I conquered the Colosseum and managed to get Dizana's quiver. The quiver itself requires sunfire splinters to use. The problem is that I want the quiver max cape variant, which requires 150,000 sunfire splinters to make. It has the same stats as the regular quiver, but it looks a lot cooler and it has infinite charges. As of now, the best method in the game to get splinters is completing the Colosseum and trading in extra quivers for splinters. The proposed Varlamore world boss might be the best method whenever it releases, but we don't know when it's coming. Each quiver is worth 4,000 splinters, and additional splinters can be earned if you roll them as a reward upon completing waves. On average, it takes about 25 Colosseum completions in order to get enough sunfire splinters to make the max cape variant. There are also a bunch of other uniques that I would like to get as well, so spamming a bunch of runs might not be a bad idea. I need to do a whole lot of Colosseum to finish this grind, so let's just get right into it. I'm sitting on nearly 100 million GP worth of Alex, and I'm down bad from dying so much going for my first quiver. I lost over 20 mil in deaths, and I need to buy tons of Chaos Runes to replenish some of my Tumican Shadow charges. Herbivore drops tons of useful herbs, and I can Alex stuff during this, so I can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. The cash stack is back and I got a bunch of herbs. Let's go back to the Colosseum. For now, I'm keeping the setup the exact same. Once I get more comfortable, I might sacrifice some supplies for things like the Dragon Claws or the Dragon Warhammer to speed this up a bit. This is the first run since getting the quiver and I'm already back at wave 11. I had to take Dynamic Duo, which can be a run killer, but it didn't really affect me, thankfully. I got pretty easy spawns, the supplies are looking good, and I'm feeling confident. Back-to-back quivers would be so sick. I think I can do it. Back-to-back quivers, am I crazy or what? Quiver number 2, that is beautiful, like what the hell, I'm crazy. I played that fight so well. I am not lying, I actually got back-to-back quivers. I ended off with 51 deaths with 0 KC, and now I'm at 2 KC with still only 51 deaths. I mean, if I get 3 quivers in a row, then I'm just the greatest player alive, no? These modifiers have ended the streak, unfortunately. I'm definitely not good enough for Doom 3, Mant Mayhem 3 straight up ruin solves, and bees are always a no-go. I suppose we claim the loot. When did I get the Sunfire Fanatic chest piece? What the hell? I completely missed this. That makes me feel a lot better about claiming my loot. I need to pay more attention to the rewards. The second piece of the Sunfire Fanatic set has been acquired. Just need the pants and the set is done. I also rolled nearly 2,000 Sunfire Splinters, so I'm honestly pretty happy with being forced to claim the loot. Wave 4 Echo Crystal. The smart thing to do would be claim after this wave, but I think I'm just going to go until the end. Hopefully I don't regret it. Okay, well, we got the completion, but it wasn't pretty. I made it to the boss with full supplies, and I ended up burning through all my brews. Also, if I had Doom 2, I would have been so dead. Whatever. Got myself quiver number 3 and an Echo Crystal. If you don't count me claiming my loot to last run, this is basically 3 quivers in a row. I guess I'm just a gamer. Oh my god, I rolled 3,500 splinters at wave 12. That's almost like getting 2 quivers. I need to close this one out. It should be easy. Beautiful, that is 4 KC, which means a 4th quiver and a bunch of additional Sunfire Splinters. If I just keep completing runs like this, I should finish this grind relatively fast. Somehow my first ever KC is still my fastest run. I need to figure out how to speed my runs up without ruining my chances of winning. I'm still 51 deaths and have 4 Soul Heretic kill counts. I'm honestly proud of myself. This has been going great. And the streak ends cause I messed up a prayer flick against the Manticore. Unlucky. It was a good run. Man, I got smited and I didn't pray fast enough. I went from getting 4 quivers in a row to dying to wave 6. I don't know. Finally made it back to wave 12 after some silly deaths. I also rolled the 3500 splinters again, which is massive. Hopefully I can close this out, cause I have been dying way too much. That was without a doubt my cleanest soul heritage fight yet. I only used like 3 brews. I got so many splinters this run, that is so nice. Damn near 10k splinters from just one run. I decided to bring in the Dragon Warhammer so I can spec down soul heritage and speed the fight up. I usually have extra restores by the end of the run, so why not bring it? Another soul heritage fight coming up. I keep rolling these splinters at wave 12, it's making this grind so much faster. I do have quartets, so there will be a Fremnik spawning at the start, but I should be fine. Both hammer specs landed. That wasn't too bad. I killed him in a little over 3.5 minutes. I messed up too many times and I wasn't super combat potted for the end, but it was still a good run. 31-34 new personal best, very nice. It honestly felt like a very average run, but I will definitely take a PB. I am now officially 1/3 of the way there. I have 7 KC right now, so I should get enough Sunfire Splinters and about 15 or so more completions to get enough to make the Quiver max cape. I will say, now that I'm getting somewhat consistent completions, this is one of my most favorite pieces of content in the game right now. It is so much fun. Holy shit, this was hands down the most scuffed waves I've ever had to deal with. Look at how bad my splits are. I just spent 10 minutes on wave 11, and my modifiers are god-awful. Dynamic Duo, Re-entry, and Solar Flare are not fun. I see we have another Echo Crystal on the line. I've never had to deal with Solar Flare during the boss, so this might be scuffed. This is so overwhelming, I'm never taking Solar Flare again. These orbs move so slowly, but it's distracting me so much. Okay, we made it out alive somehow. If I had doomed this run, I would have been long gone. There is just already so much happening throughout the fight, and Solar Flare adds another thing to worry about. It's just too much for me. Whatever, man. Get me out of this cursed run. I'm honestly glad they nerfed Wave 1 farming a while back. People made such an absurd amount of GP from it. Quiver number 9? Of course I roll Sunfire legs at Wave 11. There's no way I claim right before the final boss, right? Oh god, the pressure's on. I am seeing this through until the very end. Okay, Wave 11 is done. Sunfire legs are claimable, but I am not a coward. I will fight Soul Heritage and claim my Sunfire legs along with my 10th quiver. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Not only am I a Colosseum Grandmaster, not only do I get another quiver, I also get the Sunfire Fanatic pants. Ah man, it feels so good. I played Wave 11 super safe and it took a long time. If I played it normally, this run might have been a new PB. I now have the entire set. Goodbye Proselyte, hello Sunfire Fanatic. The Fortis Colosseum log is looking pretty nice, I'd say. The tonzalstics of Ralos and the pet are extremely rare, so I would need to do way more than 20 KC to see those items. I'm still very happy with the loot that I've got so far. Finally, I managed to get my first sub-30 Colosseum run. The Master Combat speed time is getting less than 28 minutes, which I think I can do. Should be easily beatable with my gear. I'm telling you man, Wave 6 is unironically one of the hardest waves. It was my longest split in this entire run. Almost 76,000 Sunfire Splinters, I am basically at the halfway mark. The fact that it took me over 4 days for my first KC and now I'm just farming them out like it's nothing makes me feel pretty good. Not even double Manticore spawns can stop me. I guess I'm just too good at the Colosseum now. I better shut up before I let my confidence get to me. Holy shit, that was close. Another Colosseum run completed? Exactly 1 minute longer than my personal best. I really want to trade these quivers in for the chance at the pet, but I can't be doing that. Maybe in the future, once I get this grind done, I'll come back for the pet. We can still get lucky and spoon it. Guess we'll have to wait and see. There was so many tiles I couldn't stand on, but in the end, Soul Heritage perishes once again. I had Doom 2 and only had 4 stacks of Doom by the end of the fight. The improvement is definitely there. I barely only used 2 brews for this. That's actually 5 quivers in a row. With each completion, not only do I get more quivers and additional Sunfire Splinters, I also get a bunch of High Alks, Snapdragon Seeds, Cannonballs, Runes, Dragon Arrow Tips, Dragon Bolts. The Colosseum is such nice loot. especially for Iron Men. The reinforcements are about to spawn. I need to move. No way they spawned over here. Holy shit, just take me away. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Wave 6 is the hardest wave in the Colosseum. What am I doing? Okay, well that was legit one of my worst soul fights yet. I tanked like every attack. If I didn't have Doom, I might have had it, but I've done multiple Soul Heretic fights with Doom and it was never a problem. I just need to play better. Alright, Soul, I'm back. Don't kill me this time. Damn it, dude. That was literally the only time I got hit. If I didn't get hit by that shield slam, I would have had the perfect footwork task completed. I tried to reposition to avoid getting hit by the lasers during the second shield slam attack and I failed. I'll get it done another time. Doom 3, Manta Mayhem 3, and Bees. I think I choose Manta Mayhem 3 and hope it doesn't ruin any solves. Flicking Manticores in this order feels so weird. 29, 52 personal best, and Quiver 15. Not even Manta Mayhem 3 can stop me. Do you know what can stop me? Wave 6. Come on, he's 1 HP, just kill him. Thank you. Overall, another very nice run. In my opinion, this is one of the best modifier setups. With some experience, all of these are pretty much harmless. Well, it finally happened. Dynamic Duo screwed me over. Wave 11 Sunfire chest piece, huh? I mean, I already have the whole set, but I'll take the bank value. Good fight. If I didn't play Wave 11 so poorly, it might have gotten the master speedrun time. This run was pretty good. Each quiver is worth more than 2 mil in splinters, so I just made over 10 mil in 30 minutes. The Colosseum is actually one of the best moneymakers once you get good at it. I forgot I had re-entry too, and I ragged a bunch of important tiles. Now I have to kill Soul Heretic with a bunch of random permanent molten sand pools. Also, I get another Sunfire chest piece if I complete this run. That's pretty exciting. It's just too easy. Back-to-back 10 mil loot. I just made 20 mil in an hour basically. That is insane. If I was on a main account, I would be swimming in GP. How do I keep rolling Sunfire Fanatic pieces at wave 12? What is the drop rate on these things? I feel like I'm getting so lucky with them. That was a horrendous fight, but I didn't have Doom, so I can easily close it out. Holy shit, this chest is worth a lot. 15 mil without even including the quiver. Let's fucking go, dude. Finally I got the task done. Completely flawless fight. 0 damage taken at all. That was an absolute masterclass. It took me 20 soul fights, but I finally got it done without making a single mistake. That feels pretty good. Quiver number 21. I have 130,000 splinters. I should have enough to make the max cape variant in like 3 or 4 more runs. It has been a hell of a journey, but I'm ready to close this out. The Jaguar guy spawned the same tick the wave ended, and he just ends up dying. Sit down. I brought claws this time so I can get an easy combat task. Watch this. I was here first. Elite combat task in the books. Oh shit, I forgot about volatility. I've seen screenshots of people getting their first KC, but they don't end up getting their quiver because they died of the explosion from volatility. If that ever happens to me, I would probably just quit the game. Well, this is odd. I got an uncut onyx on the line. I didn't even know that you can get them from here. KC23, give me the onyx. I think one more completion will give me enough splinters to make the cape. Ladies and gentlemen, the grind is officially done. Once I turn this quiver into splinters, I will have enough shards to make the cape. It has been a hell of a grind, but I am finally ready to finish this up. Look at all of those splinters, what a beautiful looking stack. They are all about to disappear forever, but it's for a good cause. Okay, there's the blessed quiver. There it fucking is. It looks so beautiful. Ah, it feels good. I never thought I would even get a single KC when I first saw the Colosseum get released, but here we are with the max cape variant. I'm just going to stand here and enjoy the moment. 772 waves completed, 24 Soul Heretic kill count, and 69 deaths. What a nice number of deaths to close this grind out on. The Fortis Colosseum is one of the most challenging and rewarding pieces of content in the game. I spent a little less than 2 weeks doing nothing but Colosseum runs, which not only did it make me improve as a player, It made me a ton of GP. In my entire Colosseum grind, I made a whopping 145 million GP. And that's without including the quivers. If you exchange the quivers into splinters, you get nearly 2.4 million GP for each one. So with all the quivers being turned into splinters, I would have made over 202 million GP. Absolutely insane. Unfortunately, I did not end up seeing the tonzalstics of ralos a single time, but it's expected. Those are very rare. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Colosseum content. I probably won't touch it for a while. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.